Good morning, my dear students of class 8th. I welcome you all to this new class of social science where we are completing the chapter industries from geography. So, children, as in the previous class, we have seen the introduction of the chapter, then we saw the classification of industries on three important parameters. Number one, raw material, number two, size, and number three, ownership. So in the last class we discussed raw materials, how industries are classified on the basis of raw material. Let us recap. On the basis of raw material, we discussed agro-based industries, we discussed mineral-based industries, we discussed forest-based industries, we discussed marine-based industries. And these industries are majorly dependent on the raw material derived in these respective areas. Now, let us come to the second classification on the basis of size. How industries are classified on the basis of size. So, on the basis of size, the production volume, number of people that are employed, and the capital which is invested in are the three major parameters which depends to rate an industry in terms of size. For example, if we classify industries in terms of size, we will say a small scale industry or large scale industries. Small scale industries, as the name itself tells you, that household or cottage industries which run small amount of work where capital is less invested, few people are working, then examples of these industries are pottery industry, basket making industry, so jute bags making, earthen pots. Then these are examples of small scale industries. Now let us see the example of large scale industries, industries which are being run on larger scale. For example, high technology is used, lot of money, lot of capital is invested, and then lot of machinery, lot of people are working. So, excuse me. So, example of these are heavy machinery industries. Heavy machines are being built. Then automobile industries. Okay, children. Now let us see the third classification of industries, which is ownership. On the basis of ownership, who owns a specific industry, isn't it? So the term is giving you the meaning in itself. Ownership. On the basis of ownership, we can classify the industries into following types. Private sector ownership, private sector industries, as the name indicates, it is privately owned by someone. A group of individuals or some individuals own an industry. Then number two, public sector industries. When the word public comes, the government has to be there itself. We saw public property in the class 6. Children, public property is always being accessed by the government. Similarly, public ownership, public sector industries are owned by the government, such as SAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited, HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. All these are government owned industries. Now, let us see the third category of the parameter ownership. Cooperative sector industries. Cooperative means more than one party is involved. So the suppliers or the producers of raw materials along with the workers, the people who are working, suppliers, producers, they may come together and own such kind of industries. Example, dairy industries. Anand Milk Union Limited is a best example for cooperative industries. All right. Then children, we have a diagram which is very important locational factor for industries in your book, which has one industry and different points which are important for the location. So this you need to draw in your copies. I am telling you in this video itself so that you can know this diagram, and all the diagrams are a part of your syllabus. Okay, children. So this diagram is very important. And with this, children, we come to an end to the chapter, and the chapter is over. So I hope the chapter is understood by you all, and see you all in the next class. wherein after this I will be sending the detailed part of the questions and answers. So thank you so much children. Have a nice day. Bye bye.